back to another edition of Poul's Kitchen. Today I'm going to be cooking in my favorite t-shirt, hoodie, whatever you want to call this thing, that my one of my good supporters, best friends, and little sister Alicia got for me for Christmas. It's Pennywise the Clown, my favorite thing in the world. It's almost as scary as coming to my wife's, come down the hall and recognize my wife's tall stench coming aboard. Funny story, Amy and I were watching Star Wars the other day and she heard Princess Leia say that and she goes all giggly, and that's why I said it. Of course, if you really know Amy, you know the truth. But anyways, today we had a request from some friends of ours. I'll call them Digardi and Zork. Really nice people. They're vegans. So a lot of what I cook, they're not really going to be interested in because I'm not a vegan. However, I do cook with a lot of vegetables, but they made a request, and you know what? I like a good challenge. You know, putting up with my wife is a good challenge.
Hey!
I think I succeeded in that for 13, 14, I don't know, years of, you know, chain of bondage, but I'm just joking. I really do love my wife. She's an amazing woman. But nonetheless, I do like a good challenge, and they wanted some ice cream. Now, I had planned out to make some really good decadent chocolate ice cream. Of course, I wasn't going to be able to have it, but my wife does like chocolate. She's Dutch. What do you expect? So I decided to make some decadent chocolate ice cream, but I'll come to find out that Zork can't eat chocolate. So, okay, great. But what am I going to do now? So figured out, you know what? I'm going to make one of my favorite ice creams, strawberry. Of course, I'm still not going to eat it, but it's super easy, and I did some research, found a bunch of ways, and if you know how to make ice cream the regular way that vegans won't eat, it's complex, it's complicated, got a lot of sugar and a lot of garbage in it. I'm not at all interested. If I want ice cream bad enough, I'll just send Amy to the store and get some. Not a big deal. However, when I'm looking on vegans stuff, it's actually pretty good. So if Amy wants to come around here, it's basically 3 major ingredients. I'm going to use coconut cream, which you get from coconut milk, and I'll show you about that in a second. A cup of strawberries, and some honey. Now, your coconut milk should be chilled. Doesn't need to be frozen, because it's going to be a pain if you do. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a spoon, and you're going to scoop out as much as you can without getting the actual juice. Now, you don't need to disregard the juice. In fact, when we're done this, Amy is going to be making us some orange Julius. And you ask, what is an orange Julius? You obviously don't know Dairy Queen. You just need 2 cans of this. And if you notice, it's coconut water, basically, at the end. It's really good. You don't want to waste anything, because it's not really good to waste. But she's going to cut up some oranges after she cleans this. Some of this in there, a little bit of milk, and you know what? It'll make a pretty good smoothie. It's Friday. I think Amy wants a smoothie.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Yes, I do.
Her form of smoothie is usually a pound of chocolate milk, some chocolate bars, put 5 cups of sugar.
No.
I've never seen her put any less than 5. In fact, I heard a little story from my favorite rep at Tim Hortons. And they invented a new scoop for Amy, because she usually has, most of us will have like a double-double. Amy has like a 10 on 10. I'm going to stop now because I'm clearly getting a little overboard here, and Amy's going to start killing me out here. That's a good thing. I like using a blender for all this because it just makes things a whole lot easier. And this is really the hardest part. I mean, it really is. And you know what? You don't have to be vegan to enjoy this. Amy and I are definitely not vegan. Definitely not. Not in the slightest. I just want to stress again, you do not want to, you want to try to limit how much of the actual liquid you want. Because if you put the coconut water, the actual water in, the actual liquidy part, you're going to have a little bit of a problem because you want as much of this to be the cream, because when you go to freeze it, if you've got too much other liquids in there, like if you're using fresh strawberries, make sure that you're absolutely not going to put you obviously want to clean them, and you don't want the actual water from the strawberries, because that's going to make the liquid crystallize a little bit more. It's not going to be as creamy, so you really want to do that. So just dump them in here. Now, being it's a blender and all right, it's going to mash everything together. It's not going to take a whole lot of time. And to be honest with you, I don't really think you even really need a whole lot of honey. The other recipes I've been looking at use about 2 cups of sugar. I'm not going to do that. Absolutely not. I mean, if you look at the health readings here, sugars, it's 18 grams for this. That's still quite a bit, but I mean, I'm just going to put enough in here to taste. Not a whole lot more. Some people use a little bit fancier things, you know, whatever. Do what you want. I'm just choosing to do things a little bit differently. But I mean, these are frozen strawberries. They were on sale. We're in Canada. You know, good luck getting fresh strawberries this time of year. Not going to happen. At least not affordable, anyways. You can go still get them, but I mean, they're kind of expensive and they're really not good quality. These ones actually are really darn good. So we're going to turn this on, and I'm just going to put this on mixture. So you're going to have to excuse me for a bit. Doesn't seem to cooperate.
Get a spoon.
So, I don't like this too much. So, everything else is coming to the right consistency, but the strawberries aren't really cooperating.
Probably because they're frozen.
Yeah, that could be why. Everywhere's all said, you know, make sure that you have...
There we go. So I'm just going to investigate it a little bit and make sure that... That worked.
Yeah, it worked. Taste right. Don't be afraid to taste. That's the biggest problem with home cooks. A lot of people who are home cooks won't actually taste their stuff. You cook, you taste. You cook, you taste. You want to make sure, oh, this isn't, it needs a little salt, or it needs a little bit of this. You know, you can put it in, you can make things work really well that way. But you really don't know what you're missing until you actually start tasting while you're cooking. Especially where this is the first time I'm doing this. I didn't think I was going to have that much.
It's over by the sink, hun.
Or something else.
Oh, I thought you were looking for the lid.
You can look over that yourself. So, anyways, I'm just going to finish putting everything in here. And you can be decorative if you want. If you want to put some more strawberries in here and make it look a little prettier, you can. I'm not gonna waste, so I'm just gonna take a little bit of a spoonful. And by all means, if you want to stop here and eat it this way, nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's just mostly just coconut milk and strawberries. Ooh,
Is it good?
it is very good. I might even allow me to have a taste after. And she promises to behave herself. So, from here we're going to lid this. And then we're going to put it in the freezer. It should stay in there for about 4 hours. After 4 hours, take her out and see what she looks like. So, for now, I'll be back when we're ready to take this out. Have a good day, guys. Welcome back to Poul's Kitchen. Here's our ice cream. Nice, chilled out. Now, you can leave this in the freezer for quite a while. But it happened to turn out really good. We had a little bit in the other container. I just happened to like the way this one looks better. Tastes amazing and really easy to make. I mean, 3 ingredients. What more do you want? It's the simplest ice cream you'll ever make, and hopefully you like it. So, like, share, subscribe. You have a good day.